Hi, I'm Maureen Joy, and I wanted to talk about having a happy, mindful holiday season. It's important for us to remember, especially people who've lost someone recently, or it's the first holiday without your loved one, or you're going through something, or you're grieving for another reason. The holidays can be a trigger. What is important is to know what works for you. If being around people works for you, by all means, enjoy the festivities and, of course, go in it consciously aware that things may come up for you. So, kind of have an exit route. If it's a little difficult to be around all the hoopla, then maybe you want to find a new way and create new traditions for yourself and maybe some close friends. I would say that from experience, what I've learned, when my sister was killed, my mom and I could not go to our family's house on Thanksgiving anymore. We just couldn't do it. We just didn't want to bring everyone down and we didn't want to see everybody celebrating. What we ended up doing, and my mom was the one who came up with this, was creating a new tradition without my sister. It still included her in our hearts and we lit a candle for her, but we ended up joining some friends and going up to the state park Starved Rock for the holidays. And it was amazing. It was such a good experience. People around us were still celebrating, so the triggers were there. But it got easier because there was no expectation from us. We could come and go as we please. We were with other families, but we could, do our own thing also. We ended up walking in the canyons. We did a Native American ritual. I mean, there were some really great, fabulous moments. I have pictures of my mom climbing like 99 stairs. That is huge because there was a time in her life where she got to where she couldn't do that anymore. We did that for 7 years in a row. For 7 years we went up to Starved Rock. That was our Thanksgiving. We had to recreate what we did with the holiday season. Now I celebrate Hanukkah and Christmas, and basically I still have this angst about the holidays because I really detest the commercialism. I can't stand the songs. I can't stand everything glaring in your face. They start putting it up in October. They should be hung, okay? Seriously. People out there in marketing, I hope you're looking at this. What you're doing is you're rubbing salt in the wounds for a lot of people. Let us have our holiday and enjoy it, not shoving another one down our throats. And when people also are grieving or they're going through something and that is coming at you, it's tenfold. And it's important to prepare for that. Now, what I do is when I go into the stores, I wear earbuds and listen to my Pandora station. So I'm listening to Kid Rock, or I'm listening to Hinder or Nickelback. I'm listening to what makes me happy. I don't have to listen to everything else. I don't have to go around the people who are like, all over the place. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to imitate them, but that's how some people act. And it's so annoying. So for me, to be mindful is to be aware that going in stores is not a great idea. Remember, don't go around rush hour if you can avoid it. I do a lot of stuff online now so that I don't have to go into the stores for that. I go in the grocery stores, I wear my earbuds. What you really want to do is find out what works for you. Be conscious about it. You might even want to write a list and also take notes. Take notes this year wherever you go. If you go to a party and you feel real good about it, write that down in a journal somewhere so you know this worked for me and why. If something didn't work for you, write that down so you don't repeat it again. This is how I've handled the holiday season without my sister. My sister was killed in December, so it's a little bit rough for me. And it doesn't matter how many years passes. Yes, I no longer have that feeling of this tight vice grip around my neck, but I still miss her and I still feel it when she's gone. And in December, the anniversary date is is pretty challenging, as it is, I'm sure, for all of you who are going through something or who have lost someone recently or who, in my shoes, lost someone 20 years ago who you were inseparable from, excuse me. But if you're mindful and you're consciously aware of what you need, what your needs are, and you make sure you get yourself nurtured. Make sure you pamper yourself on the holiday season. I mean, if you like taking bubble baths, take a bubble bath with candles. If something else turns you on, do that. As long as you're not hurting anyone, pamper yourself. It's really important. Treat yourself like you would your best friend. I think, in fact, speaking of best friends, my bestie and I were talking, and we were talking about this, doing a video for everyone who doesn't love the holidays. And there are a lot of people. Did you know that the hospitals are more full with people around the holidays? And, it's like people commit, I hate to say this, tragic acts of suicide and things like that when they feel they're alone and everyone's celebrating. Not everyone's celebrating. Some people are not celebrating, and that's okay too. What I'm saying is pick what works for you. Write it down so you remember what works and what doesn't work. Keep a journal. Recreate the holidays if that's necessary. Create your own new traditions and do what's good for you. So this is me saying, enjoy the rest of the holiday season, or I'm praying for everyone who's in pain that they're able to come through the holiday season and feel that other people are out there really caring about them. Their friends care, their families are there. For me, my family's not there, but my friends are my family. So find something about it that ignites your flame, something about it that makes you feel warm and toasty inside, and do that. And again, be mindful, be conscious, be compassionate with others, especially people who've lost someone, and have a happy holiday season, a happy, mindful holiday season.